Hello, everybody. My name is Average, and today we are doing the Above Average, the podcast. Hooray! You guys excited from the podcast? I hope you are. Yeah, thank you, guys. Above and below is basically a podcast where we talk about all about the positive and negative about all of the sports in Australia. Okay, and yeah, this is gonna be real fun. The AFL trades, the NBL, oh, maybe the cricket if you guys like the cricket. But anyways, we're gonna introduce our first guest for tonight. He's pretty interesting, and he's also my rival for any AFL game. Please welcome Coast Club, everybody.
G'day, everyone. I'm glad to be on the Above and Below podcast. Thanks for having me on, Matt.
Awesome, and you're the first guest, and who
Yeah,
knows?
yeah.
Who knows? This could
This
be the
guest.
future. Everyone could know you guys, okay? Coast Club,
Yeah.
where can we find you on your social media?
You can search up Coast Club on YouTube, and also you could search up Coast Club on Instagram, and you'll find all of my social medias there.
Awesome. That's pretty good. And you sure you get a TikTok account?
Oh, I'm trying to get TikTok accounts. I've tried to get TikTok accounts, but I always keep on forgetting the logins to it. So, they just keep on getting scrapped. They just keep on getting thrown away. Yeah,
Okay.
I've tried. I've tried my hardest.
Awesome. All right, why don't we get started?
Yeah, let's get
Yesterday,
started, eh?
well, on Wednesday, everything gone crazy. It's the AFL trades deadline day. My God, holy moly! What can
It
we
was a crazy
start?
day.
What can we start, Coast Club?
It was a crazy day. All I could say. Like, what? How much deals were done in the last 15 minutes? Was it like 9 deals that was done in the last 15
Nine,
minutes of it?
10.
It was like
Who
9, 10. Like, it was crazy.
who
It
knows?
was
Who knows?
It was legit dead as hell until the deadline day, and then that's when all the trades went through. It was crazy.
Yeah, the one thing that I was kind of surprised was that Clayton Oliver didn't go through to Geelong. I
Oh,
thought he would. I thought he would.
earlier in the trade period, they did say Oliver was most likely going to stay at Melbourne because like Melbourne are like going to try and hold out his contract in that. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. So let's go through the trades at the moment. Okay, let's go through the main ones. All know Bailey Smith, a big contributor to Geelong
huge
Cats.
trade. That was a huge
Big
trade.
trade. Holy moly!
It was
I
huge.
mean,
It's going to change the Cats. It's going to change the Cats. I'm already
it's
telling you.
gonna change. Okay. I mean, with what else? They got Jeremy Cameron in the forward. They got was it Reece Stanley in the ruck. They have a load of big players in Geelong. Okay. I just
Yeah,
hope they're not gonna pay a lot for the salary cap because you do not want a lot of million dollars players, okay, like Marcus
yeah,
Montpelli, Nick Dacos in like one big team, okay. You don't want that. You don't want
yeah.
that.
No.
Uh, what's really upsetting me is they put Jake Stringer. He left to go to Giants
Yeah,
for
been
pick
a rumor for a while.
53.
Yeah,
Holy
pick
moly!
53. There might be some disagreements here, but in my opinion, Jake Stringer, to this current day, he's worth pick 53. If you're talking about like his old self or how great he was, like all time, then yeah, he's definitely worth way more. But like after the season of 2024 he had, in my opinion, he had a mediocre season. 53 is worth it. 53 is worth it.
Well, I don't mean to burst your bubble,
Like,
but I
hold
do
up.
feel
Like
yeah.
Jack Darling, we got rid of him for pick 63 and 68. If Jack Darling was out of West Coast with 63 and 68, surely that means that string is definitely worth 53.
No,
Surely.
I mean, how many goals did Jack Darling get for this
Um,
season?
I believe he got 30, 40? I
30?
can't
40?
I can't I
No,
can't I can't count to the top of my head.
no,
Can't see
there's
to the
no
top of
way
my head,
Darwin
eh?
gets 30 or 40.
I think he got 30, 40, maybe even like the top 25s, I reckon. I like the
Awesome.
top 20s. I have no clue yet.
Let me Google search, okay? Because we like Google searching on here. 22 goals. That's
22.
this season, okay? But I do feel like with Jake Stringer, he got was it 40, 42, 41 goals this season
Yeah.
and pick 53. Why though? Why did
He's also getting old though. That's the thing. He's also getting old, which is
that's
like
true.
comes
That's
into
true.
effect. Yeah.
That's true. I would have like put the Giants put through like a second round pick. That would be really good for the Giants, but no, unfortunately, yeah. What do you guys think in the comments, guys? Was
Yep.
Jake Stringer is what do you think about Jake Stringer? What do you think about him? Is he good? Is he bad? Let me know. All right.
I
Awesome.
personally think he's mediocre.
Yeah. Let's go through the others. Collingwood, a big step for
They
Dan Houston.
Yep.
Oh
Huge
my
step.
god. What do you say for all the Power fans out there who
Ah,
is pretty mad about Dan Houston leaving?
to be honest, I would feel betrayed. He said a couple weeks back that he wasn't gonna stay. He wasn't gonna leave. He was gonna stay as a power bloke. He's always been a power bloke. He would stay at the power. And now, a couple weeks later, he's gone ahead and been traded over towards Collingwood in a mega trade.
Yeah, so with Power, they got Jack Lukosius, which I didn't think that he was gonna be traded. I thought he's gonna stay in Gold Coast. He's a pretty good forward. They got Joe Richards, which is from Collingwood, pretty good drafty, and Rory Atkins. If you don't know about Rory Atkins, he was from Adelaide once he first started. Then he traded over to Gold Coast. Then he come back to Adelaide, but instead it's Port Adelaide. So those people in the showdown, it's gonna go nuts.
It is gonna go crazy. I already know it. It's gonna go crazy.
Okay.
Can't wait for it,
Yes. All right. Next up, is St Kilda. St Kilda, my lord, Jack
mate.
McRae.
Jack McRae's a huge get. Jack McRae's a huge get.
Definitely, definitely.
Yeah.
Because obviously with the Bulldogs, they didn't get Jack McRae to get into the star lineup. They always put them in the VFL. That's what I heard. Um, of course, with Marcus Bontempelli, Adam Treloar, I think, and then
Yeah, Adam Treloar.
yeah, yeah, I was kind of surprised because obviously with Bailey Smith, he led
Yeah.
with the ACL, but they didn't put Jack McRae in there after Bailey Smith got that injury, which is kind of strange. But hopefully for the best with Jack McRae, hopefully they can bring and build St Kilda up. Hopefully, so let's hope for the best. Next up, let's go with the WA team. So let's start with the West Coast Eagles because obviously you love your Eagles. Baker, Owies, and Graham. Holy moly!
Mate,
Holy moly!
I'll just say I will just say something real quick. I don't know why the West Coast Eagles are hating on that deal for Baker and Owies. Genuinely, I kind of like it. I actually like that deal. It was worth it, to be honest. Very, very worth it because now we got an even stronger forward line.
Of course, of course. But the thing
Yeah.
that they don't like is that they put out the pick 3 and then turn over to was it pick 14 or pick 12? I'm not too sure, but
12, pick 12, pick
yeah, pick
12.
12. Okay, okay. So
Yeah. There's still
yeah,
good talent that you could get with pick 12, though. There's still good talent you could get with pick 12. Like, I
true.
heard that some of West Coast wanting to get, pretty sure his name is Bo Allen. He's an
Bo
absolute
Allen.
gun, I'll tell you that. He's a great player.
I agree. I agree. He's gonna be that one player that's gonna explode when he
Yeah.
get drafted. All right, just like Harley Reid and Nick Dacos. Woo. And then next up, obviously, Freo Dockers getting Shea Bolton. It's Shea, not Shy. Okay, that's what I heard from the journalist. Okay, so Shea Bolton. Oh my lord, he's gonna explode in the Optus Stadium.
Mate.
He's gonna put bums and seats at the Optus Stadium.
Yeah. I I saw something, I forgot where it was. I believe it was something about like his it was crap, what was it? It was it was oh it's stuck in my head. It's left my head now. It was how what far out, shut up. It was Shy Bolton's performances it was
Optus Stadium.
at Optus Stadium, yeah.
Yes,
The past 2 games, he's got over 30 disposals, and yeah, it's crazy. He's so a great player, I'll tell you.
of course, because he kept kicking a lot of goals. Because the last game that he went, he kicked 4 goals. That's actually mad. Okay, I saw his potential when he was on the oval. His potential, his flying marks. I can see a lot of happening
Yeah.
when he goes over to Freo because with Shay Bolton and Freddie, it's gonna be a masterclass.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's gonna be a W duo, I'll tell you what. That duo is something I'm looking forward to in 2025, eh?
of course, and obviously, yes, that's gonna bring the Freo Dockers forward line a bit up, and hopefully they can get into a Premiership line. Okay,
Oh, yeah,
um,
yeah, you better wish that, mate. You better wish. That's
okay,
never gonna happen anytime
okay.
soon.
Goodbye to Coast Club. Nah, just kidding, man.
Ah. Ah!
All right. Last thing I'll say, we're gonna go with North Melbourne. I think they are the real
Ooh.
winners of the trade. Do you think so? Do you think so? Because I
I
definitely think so.
I believe so. They've got a huge young list, and they knew exactly what they were wanting this year. They wanted the experienced players, and they definitely got it. They got Luke Parker, who's an absolute gun. They got Jack Darling, who, to be honest, it could generally change things for North
Hmm.
Melbourne. He could
Yep.
definitely be a game changer. Caleb Daniel, Premiership dog. He's an absolute star. And I've
Hmm.
got no words to say about Jacob Costanti. I've never heard his name in my entire life.
Yeah, yeah. Let me know in the comments if you know Jacob Constanti. I'm talking to you, Sydney fans. But yeah, Caleb Daniel, he's throwing me because if you know the North Melbourne Rock, he wears Tristan Sherry, he wears the
Yeah.
helmet. Okay,
The helmet.
Caleb
It's gonna be a
Daniel,
W duo.
yeah, a dynamic duo. That's gonna
Helmet
be really
Bros. The
interesting.
Helmet Bros. That's what the commentators are gonna say. The Helmet Bros.
Okay, so something with the helmets. I feel like that's gonna be good. Okay, but yeah, Jack Darling helping out with Nick Larkey. That's gonna be a legend move,
Yeah.
And Luke
They
Parker.
got
Oh
yeah.
my lord, Luke Parker with Harry Seigel. Oh boy,
That is
oh
gonna be
boy.
crazy. Jack Darling as well. Jack Darling was a good get because North Melbourne are currently putting all of the pressure on Nick Larkey. So now they can separate the pressure from Nick Larkey and Jack Darling. So now Larkey doesn't have to feel too much pressured anymore. So it's helpful for Larkey's case.
Of course, and yeah, that's about it with the trades. A lot of teams, gone out, gone in. Bailey Smith gets out of Bulldogs. Yeah, that's about it with the AFL trades. So good job, trades. Okay, let's hope for next year, and hopefully Chad Warner will go for Freo. All right, enough about
No
that.
West Coast.
Enough about that. Let's talk about soccer. Oh my lord, this is pretty interesting. If you know Tony Popovich, he's gonna go crazy. He's gonna go crazy in the Australian run to the World Cup. If you don't know by now, Graham Arnold was coaching the Australian the first 2 matches. We didn't even score a goal, and we first Indonesia and Bahrain. We got beaten by Bahrain. We don't know any players about Bahrain. That's honestly crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. But now, Tony Popovich, he saved Australia. He saved Australia. What do you think about that, Coast Club?
To be honest, yeah, it could be good. It could be good. He's probably going to sit in the Socceroos for the World Cup at this rate. Better hope so. Yeah, got really no other words to say. Sadly, I have not watched a single game.
Awesome. Okay. Um, let's test out the mic from Coast Club. I think he just cut out a bit. But before we keep on going, see if Coast Club can actually talk. Luke Bratton was the newest cap of the Australia, and now he is going over to Macarthur FC,
Oh,
which
yeah.
oh, there we go. There we go. But yeah, that's gonna be really interesting for the MacArthur FC. And another thing that we need to talk about: Juan Mata or Douglas Costa. Those two teams. If you don't know who those people are, Douglas Costa played against with let's say Bayern Munich, Gremio, Shakhtar Donetsk, a lot of good teams with Douglas Costa, and he was in Sydney FC currently, and plays really strong in the AFC Champions League too. But now we got Western Sydney Wanderers player Juan Mata, who played with, oh my god, Western Sydney Wanderers, Manchester United, which I do believe that's basically Cristiano Ronaldo era right there.
Yeah,
That's crazy. That's crazy. If you played against
amazingly.
if you played against Cristiano Ronaldo, you're ultimately one of the best players ever around the world. Okay, because you can't, you know, if you get taught by Cristiano Ronaldo on how to score goals, how to score those assists, my God, my God, it's gonna go crazy. Okay,
Yeah, it is. It really is.
we wish you the best of luck in the A League because the A League, we are going to go strong. Okay, let's hope for the best for the A League. Hopefully, they're going to go crazy. Okay, all right, but enough about the soccer. Enough about soccer. Who cares about soccer? Let's talk about the NBL now.
Yes.
Now, oh boy, oh boy,
Got a bit
your
excited there, Average.
your Perth Wildcats, what are they doing at the moment, Coast Club?
Hey,
What?
to be honest, say we're having a mediocre start to the season. We're not having a shit start. We're having a mediocre start. Not the best start that we could ever wish for. Obviously we've already got 2 wins on the board. Hopefully be able to get a third win to this Saturday. Yeah, honestly, Wildcats are doing decently well now. Cotton. What can we say about Cotton? 35 points
Yes,
against my
Cotton.
pants. Yeah, mate.
We love him. Give
We
me a
love
hug.
Cotton. We love Cotton. We love Cotton. We also love
Okay.
Keanu Pinder because Keanu Pinder's
Yes,
an amazing center. Keanu
definitely.
Pinder. We really missed him last week. We really
Of
missed him. He
course.
was
Of
out
course.
for injury after being concussed during the Tassie Jack Jumpers game, which puts me to believe where I reckon the Wildcats should have won against the Tassie Jack Jumpers because
Mm,
it was a dirty play from what the Jack Jumpers did. I don't care if anyone
yeah,
else says, "Oh, he didn't see him." Oh, blah blah blah. Shut up. It's a head knock. No one accidentally just goes boom back in towards the head. Like, mate. But yeah, Wildcats, we're doing well. Wildcats, we are doing
oh,
very
he's
well
bringing
indeed.
out. Awesome, awesome. Well, other than they're doing good with the points. Well, except for the Melbourne United, which they got
Oh, don't remind me of
68,
that. Don't remind me of that.
68 points. Do you know what happened at that day?
Oh, we just weren't able to get those defensive rebounds, get those offensive rebounds, weren't able to do any of that. We couldn't really we kept on turning it over, which is disappointing on our behalf. We couldn't get the ball passing properly. Like we couldn't get the ball movement nailed down at ROC. It's just horrible to witness. Cotton only got 5, which is so embarrassing. Like I've never seen Cotton get less than 10 points in a game before. I've never seen him do that.
It is what he is. Well, okay, let's move on about the Wildcats. Let's move on to the NBL and the NBA. What the heck is going on? Why is this happening? Do you know why?
I believe it is for some NBL players to experience the big time against the big teams in the NBA because every single basketball player and their dog dreams of going to the NBA.
Definitely, definitely. And I do
Yeah,
think, with the NBL and the NBA, there's a big difference. If we watch the matches, you can see the NBA teams gets like, more than 20 points, more than 30 points margin. Okay? There has been only one match that NBL team won, and that is the Adelaide 36ers against the
yeah.
Phoenix Suns, which obviously he loves the Phoenix Suns. He loves, was it Cameron Payne and
Mate,
Miguel
Campaign was my
Bridges?
idol, eh? Campaign was my idol. I loved him so much.
Yeah, of course, of course. Yeah, for some reason I think it's just only New Zealand Breakers who's just going over there. And with the NBL season, they New Zealand Breakers, they are at the top of the ladder as we speak in this episode. Okay, it might change. Okay, but at this episode, it just first place with 2 wins, while the others they get to play with like 5 games, games. Okay, this
Yeah.
it just nuts. It's
It's
just
unfair.
nuts.
It's
Of
unfair as
course,
hell. Really
of
unfair.
course. I mean, it's just like, why don't everybody in the NBL just head over to NBA? That would be really good. That would be really good with the experience, okay? And get to see, Washington Wizards. They could, first them, Perth Wildcats, gets the first Alex Sarr, that'd be nice, or Luke Travers and the Cleveland Cavaliers. That's gonna be good. Okay. But mate, you know, do you think do you think they should disband this?
I really do think so because NBL, we're not being successful in the NBL ex NBA at the moment. Just getting destroyed by 30, 20 points a game. And also, it's just unfair because you're there with Breakers winning 2 games while the Hawks they're doing absolutely amazing and they're not able to get to first because the Breakers aren't being able to play games in the NBL season. If anything, it's either a disband or move that NBL x NBA to sometime after the season, not before the NBL season. That's the perfect time to do it, I reckon.
Of course, I agree. I agree. Definitely change the date. So if NBL teams gets over to the USA, okay, just have like a break. Just like
Yeah.
cricket, and yeah, that's that sort of stuff. Okay, but other than that, what's interesting is everybody getting over to one place, and that's Perth Hoopsfest.
Right.
Wow,
It was amazing. It was amazing.
I've been to 2 games. You've been to only to one,
I only
and
went for the one day. Disappointed in
awesome.
that.
Okay, okay. Let's do 1 to 10. Okay, in a count of three. Okay, we think how good it is. Okay, ready? Three, two, one, 9,
10.
10,
Oh,
10,
9. 9. What?
9.
What put you off? What put you off average?
Well, I do feel like with the fan area that it's for, it's just kind of small, and they have like this half court. Okay, and why? Okay, they should have like big court in
They should
there,
have
or
the full
maybe
court. They should have the full
yeah,
court. Yeah.
yeah, and
Just
maybe put
stretch the
that.
full court in the per
mm,
CBD.
And maybe put that in Jaeger Square. That could be really good. I would
Yeah.
love
Yeah,
that.
that would be actually sick. I actually wouldn't mind that.
Um, what do you think about the DJ, the boombox on this side? What do
Mate,
you think about that?
to be fair, that was actually kinda cool.
Mhm.
Um, I obviously sat courtside for the, Phoenix
Mhm.
versus, Wildcats game.
Yeah.
To be honest, yeah, it was so good because you could because where the burn box was, there was a barrier blocking it
Yeah.
so fans could go towards it. On the other side of that barrier, where the fans couldn't go to, there was also like celebrities. Like after the Phoenix versus Wildcats game, I followed Nick Natanui, and he went over towards the barrier and he goes ahead and meets up with Jack Petrocelli, Jai Kelly, Clay Hall, and all that, who's just sitting
What?
behind the barrier. Yeah, it was crazy. And then there's also obviously lots of celebrities there as well. Nick Kyrgios, I could have got a photo with him. Nick
Yeah.
Natanui, I just followed Nick Natanui just for the sake of it, to be honest. Like,
Yeah.
I just wanted to have a good old chat with him. Didn't want to get a photo. Didn't want to disturb him.
Of course. Of course. That's
Yeah,
what I did with Luke Jackson. He
yeah,
also has a basketball background, which
yeah,
is why he usually I've seen him while I was in the boombox, the lower boombox. It wasn't that great, but the atmosphere was pretty good when you hear the DJ set. It's
yeah.
pretty nice. It's pretty nice to
Dude,
hear.
now I think about it, I've got one ick about the Hoop Fest.
Yeah,
So
what's that?
so you know how you go to into the breaks and all that, and you wanna know and you forgot what the scores was at quarter time and that, and your phone's just not loading, so you wanna look up at
Mhm.
the, big, jumbotron.
Yeah.
You can't look at it because it's just filled with Hoopfest branding. What they should do is get rid of that because I genuinely, when I was vlogging the game, no joke, at quarter
Mhm.
time, I legit said I did not know what the scores were because I couldn't see it on the jumbotron and my phone was being a piece of crap. So,
Mhm.
yeah, it's I really just want them to get rid of that Hoopfest branding because, like, yeah, we get it, we're at Hoopfest, but don't need to overbrand it.
I agree. I definitely agree. Okay, because with the Hoops Fest thing, what was it, Jumbotron? Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
I do feel like with how they score with with the players and that sort of stuff. I couldn't tell like what number is who.
yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah, yeah,
it's just pain. Like there's some players whose whose names was put on the numbers who put on the jumbotron. I that they were not coming in. They were not coming into the hoop fest. No
exactly.
score, no fouls, just nothing. It's just
Yeah.
pretty sad. But yeah, I just hope they should revert it to how Wildcats do it. Okay, with the
Yeah. The
five
Wildcat
people,
stuff is amazing.
on there, and we get to know if they are doing good with the fouls, how many fouls they have, how many points they have. Like, give me all that, mate. Give me all that.
Yeah. Like, that's what they really need. They don't need to have the whole Wildcats list up on the board, eh? Because, like, you don't have to have the numbers through 1 to, like, 40, for example, for the Wildcats. Like, it's just honestly a waste of space. Like, yeah. And if you're not gonna, like, show the scores at, like, quarter time, then there's in generally no point in having a jumbotron, eh? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. But
But yeah, that's pretty interesting. But yeah, other than that, what is happening with Southeast Melbourne Phoenix? They were lost last season, but now they are still lost. What's
yeah.
going on? What's going on?
Oh, Mitch Creek is definitely one of those stars that they need right now. Mitch Creek was a star last season for the Phoenix, and to be honest, ever since he left, they've just been even worse. Phoenix, they did seem like they had a good offseason by getting all those players like Jordan Hunter, great. He was a great centre for the Sydney Kings. Angus Glover, great leader for the Sydney Kings. They also got Nathan Sobey from the Bullets, who did absolutely amazing in Brisbane. But ever since they moved to Phoenix, they've just been playing absolutely poorly. Absolutely
Yeah.
poorly. I feel sorry for them. I really do.
I don't know what's happening. Like Nathan Sobey, who's the captain of the Phoenix team, he's not doing good with the field goal accuracy. There was like one point he was like, oh, 4 field goals over like 12. Okay, that's just not good.
I did
That
not
just
see that. Hold up.
that's
What?
just not good. But I just saw one of his stats, but yeah, I see, Matt Hurt, he's doing good with the
Yeah.
Southeast Melbourne Phoenix, but the other players, they are not stepping up. Matt Hurt is the only one who's carrying the team with the points.
Yeah, I'd agree. I really do agree with you, mate. I really do. Matt Hurt has been an
Okay.
absolute gun for them this year.
They need to step up, or else they're gonna lose. Okay, with the Melbourne Derby happening with Melbourne United, they need to step up, or else I don't know what's gonna happen. Okay,
Getting beeped at.
okay,
I like your average. I
yeah,
heard a
I don't know
beep
what's
there. Getting
happening with
beeped
that.
at.
All right, so yeah, that's basically it with the NBL. But yeah, last thing that we need to talk about is the cricket. The cricket is now almost starting. We got the women's starting with the October, the Big Bash League. That's going to be good. And now the Test cricket, that's going to be epic next month. As you probably know so far, guys, Pakistan is going to come over for your ODI. And then, was it India? Biggest country ever of cricket. That's going to be good. But one country is not doing good. Is England at the moment. With England, what is going on with England? Okay, we all know for a fact that Joe Root, he's a good player, but is he scoring any centuries? Probably not. Okay, I'm sorry for any England fans out there, but it is what he is. Okay. Hey, calm down, guys, calm down. Okay, I'm just saying my opinion. It's my opinion. Hey, I'm watching you. All right. Anyways, the women's T20, as you know, they are in the semifinals, but England, they are not. Okay, we got South Africa and on Saturday or Sunday, I'm not too sure, and then the West Indies and New Zealand. So hopefully Australia will win the grand final of the T20. Okay, but let's hope with England, okay, they're gonna be, stick next to neck to Australia because the Ashes, oh my lord, they're gonna be played at Optus Stadium next year. If you guys don't know the Ashes, Australia versus England, they
Oh,
have big beef. They have the biggest beef of them all. Okay, with the cricket. Okay, we're talking about Steve Smith. We're talking about Josh Inglis. I think he's still in the game.
yeah,
We
he's
all
still in it.
He's still in it. David Warner, he's not in it, but yeah, this is going to be really interesting. Oh yeah, Hazelwood. I'm excited for Josh Hazelwood. He's going to be star.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's about it with the cricket, guys. I hope you guys are having a good day. This is the first episode, okay?
I just got. There's breaking news, by the way. Just
What?
heard some breaking news.
What?
AFL related. AFL
Yes?
related. 6 GWS Giants players have been banned, 7 fined over Wacky Wednesday scandals. So
Oh,
there's a
what?
4-match suspension handed to Josh Fahey, 2-match suspension handed to Harvey Thomas, Toby McMullen, Cooper Hamilton, Jake Riccardi, and Joe Fonte. And the leaders that have been fined $5,000 is Toby Green, Tom Green, Harry Perryman, who's now moved to Collingwood, Lockie Keefe, and Lockie Whitfield, Sam Taylor, and Connor Iden. Mate, what has the GWS Giants done?
Oh my god. Because some of these players, okay, what you said, have got delisted. And we're talking about Cooper
Yeah.
Hamilton. He got banned for 2 games. He's not even playing. What?
I think they're putting it in just in case he signs with a new
Just
club.
in
I reckon.
case.
Just in
Hopefully.
case.
That is mental. So yeah, Jake Riccardi, that's gonna be a big out for him. Nothing against, but yeah, Toby Green, Sam Taylor, Tom Green. This is, it's pretty suffering, I would say, for
Yeah.
the
Really is.
Giants. But man, holy moly! Thanks for
What did
bringing
they
it up,
do?
mate.
What did they
That
do?
is.
I actually really want to know. What did they
Oh,
do?
you don't know what they did?
I know it was a part of Wacky Wednesday, but like I don't know exactly what they did.
Yeah, let's just say the theme is like controversial. Like it's really
Oh.
controversial. I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
I
Now I think I know what you
I
mean now.
shouldn't talk about these because man, it's just I don't want to
I
talk
think I know
about
what you're
that.
talking about. I think I
Okay,
know what
it's
you're talking
just
about
so
now. Yeah.
controversial.
Yeah,
But
it really is.
my God, Giants, don't do anything controversial, okay? Okay, this is worse than the Essendon drug scandal, unfortunately. Oh
Big call.
god,
Big
oh
call by
god,
average.
that's a big call, bro. But oh my god, that is just so wrong in so many levels. Yeah, I'm sorry, Giants, but you're not my favorite second team at the moment. But yeah, that was pretty interesting. Coach Clark, thank you for that. That is
No
just
problem.
pretty interesting. Guys, I would like to say thank you all so much for watching the podcast. Okay. This is my friend Coast Club. We will put a link in the bio on YouTube. Okay. You just search up Coast Club and his name just pops up. Okay. You got anything to say, man?
Oh, mate, thank you. Thank you for getting me on average. I'm happy to be the inaugural host for the above and below podcast on the average YouTube channel. Yeah, what he said earlier, subscribe to Coast Club, but most importantly, subscribe to average. Subscribe to
Yeah.
average. And yeah, cheers for getting me on, mate. I appreciate it.
Awesome. Also, guys, if you got any questions that we can put into the podcast, go ahead. Go ahead. Ask me what's up. Just give me any creative questions, okay? All right, what are you doing, Coach Club? Anyways, guys, thank you all so much, and we will see you next week. We will get a new guest every week. Okay. See ya, everybody. Bye bye.
See ya.